Welcome to a cornfield in the middle of Iowa. This is the Field of Dreams. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Minnesota Twins.
And now,
first pitch coming your way next.
Your Minnesota Twins.
And on the hill for the Twins, Taj Bradley. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there.
Well, incredible mound presence, and he's going to attack hitters. You look at that strikeout per nine ratio over 10 coming into this start. So he's a pitcher that wants the ball. He's aggressive. He knows that he can get the swing and miss, especially when he needs it most. We'll see how effective he is in this one.
Kyle Schwarber leading things off and takes a strike.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Swings through that one for strike two.
Ball, that's low.
Got him swinging. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike three. And time now for the Phillies lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Chris.
Yeah, Boog. They understand various situations and think ahead of the opponent. Teams like this know how to get down to business and focus on the task at hand.
On the ground.
No,
and
that's
just foul. Here's your one.
Ball, that's outside.
That's in there at the knees, and it's strike two. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. And they'll do it again.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
Ball
Still
two.
just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. And it remains 2-2.
In an era with a lot of swing and miss and strikeouts, you gotta love an at bat like this. No one giving in.
Got him swinging for the K. He notches strikeout number 150 this season.
Boog, if you can set up a good 2-strike splitter with the fastball on the previous pitch, it's going to be so tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it. Clearly had him reaching for it right there.
Two outs, base is empty. Here is Bryce Harper. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Fought off foul. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. And now the Twins will go to work on offense. We've got no score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back to the Field of Dreams. And pitching in this game, Aaron Nola. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of, tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Comes up empty. That's strike two. He goes down looking. And now we take a peek at the Twins lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives.
Outside.
Maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Ball two.
The 2-1. That
Ball,
one missing
that's
inside. Fastball for a strike. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. A solo shot. And the Twins get on the board first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
One down. Here's the catcher, Ryan Jeffers. Check swing called strike. That's strike one.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. High fly ball out to left field. Marsh under it. And there's two down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Nope.
Foul ball. Here's a 1-2. This one in the air, center field. And that is that. Twins get one on this homer. It's an early 1-0 lead. Second inning set to go. And now for the Phillies, Luis Arias. This one in the air, center field. One up, one down.
Woo. He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Stop.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. And the tying run is on base.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And now it's Alec Bohm. Ripped, but it curls foul. One down, Phillies down a run. Just a slow ground ball this time. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Twins 1 and the Phillies nothing. Bottom of the inning, and now for the Twins, Royce Lewis.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Late on that fastball. Just missed. Our umpire for this one, Freddie Ferguson, a consistent umpire by all accounts.
Yeah, I think the book on him is that he's not necessarily by the book with his strike zone. But once you figure out where he's calling strikes, you can pretty much count on him to stay with that throughout the game.
Strike 2. And a breaking
Outside,
ball
that's a
misses
ball.
outside. To the right side, Arise. The throw to first, and quickly one away in the second.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
Lemon.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
And a foul ball. The 0-2. Swing and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Batting 7, the right fielder, number
And next
15,
for Minnesota, Luke Keeschel.
Keeschel.
Hey!
Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Line drive, base hit, right center field. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Batting 8, the third baseman, Brooks Lee.
That one fouled off. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Line drive, base hit. One run across. The second run scores, and they take a 3-run lead.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
So up next for Minnesota, Kalen Culpepper.
Hey!
Man at first, one away. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And he hits a ground ball right side. Nice stop from his knees. The throw. And they get the out.
Nice diving stop right there. Gets the out. Great reactions. Excellent job of finishing the play with a nice, easy throw.
Hey!
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout, but you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
Man on second, 2 down. And that one almost got him. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Man at second. Good job to fight that one off. The 1-2. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
Up next for the Twins.
Here's Byron Buxton. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. And that skips in the dirt. Two on, 2 outs. And that one fouled off. Sliced hard but foul. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That one carrying. Grabs it right up against the wall. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. We head on now to the top of the third. It's the Twins 3 and the Phillies nothing. Is this heaven? No, it's Iowa. Welcome back. Glad to have you with us. All set for the start of the inning. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. Right side, hard hit. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Batting in, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
Aye.
The 0-2.
Ball,
Really
that's
good
out.
take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
The center fielder, number 2, Justin.
2 down, bases empty. Here's the center fielder, Justin Crawford.
Ball, that's upstairs.
The 1-0.
Ball, that's
Inside,
inside.
just missed. That one
Ball.
off the mark, and now 3-0. And he walked
That's
him.
ball
He
4.
did
Take
not
your base.
take the bat off his shoulder
Up
the
next for
entire at bat.
Philadelphia, The designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Misses
That's out.
again, 5 in a row.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Ball.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Phillies strand 1. They trail in this one 3-0. Welcome back to the
Leading
Field
off
of
for the
Dreams.
Twins,
And now the
the
Twins
catcher,
catcher, Ryan
Ryan
Jeffers.
Shepard.
A little bit
Ball
low.
1.
Ball 1.
Well, these Twins really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. Looking at the numbers, they've got 4 hits when they're behind in the count. That says they are absolutely battling at the plate and just not giving up, despite what the count says.
Ripped on a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. And he starts the bottom of the 3rd with a double.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
That
Ball.
one missed. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. Man at second. That's outside.
Ball, that's out.
1 ball, 1 strike. Stirring in the Phillies bullpen, Alex McFarland. The rookie right-hander is getting loose. Alvarado getting cranked up as well. That one to first. Boom. Takes it himself. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
On the ground right side. In time to Bone. Now 2 away as they get a run across. And next for Minnesota, Cody Clemens. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. That's in there. Strike 1. Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. And that is that. On to inning number 4. It's the Twins 4 and the Phillies nothing. Is this heaven? No, it's Iowa. Welcome back. Glad to have you with us. Start of the 4th, Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies. He swings and fouls one off. In the air to left center. Buxton on the move. And there's one down.
Up next for Philadelphia, the right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Hard hit right side. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
2 outs, base is empty. Luis Arias digs in now. Fly to center his first time. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Popped in the air. Left field. Larnach coming on. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. No runs, no hits, no errors. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Twins 4 and the Phillies nothing. Welcome back to the Field of Dreams. Bottom of the 4th. Well, he's been knocked around pretty good so far, but they've got him back out there at least to begin the inning.
Yeah, and you wonder just the strength and perhaps the health of that bullpen for him to go back out there. But he's taking this one for the team. Perhaps he can stabilize things and the offense can score some runs for him.
Nope, outside.
Close, but called a ball. Ball 3.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
That one misses.
Ball 4. That pitch
so
is low.
Off walk.
It just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Aaron Nola's day comes to an end, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for the Phillies.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Alex McFarland. He last pitched 2 days ago. Here's the 3rd baseman, Brooks Lee. He drove in 2 with a single his first time up.
Inside, ball 1.
Runner on the move. That's ripped into the outfield. Now a relay to the plate. Not in time. He's safe. And a run comes in to score.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Foul ball there. One on, nobody out, a run in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. This one in the air, right field. Pulls it in on the run. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with 1 out.
Up next for the Twins, the left fielder, number 9, Trevor.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Here's Trevor Larnach, 1 for 2.
I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone here. Pitcher's looking for a strikeout or a ground ball, hoping to keep that runner at third.
On the ground, right side, Arise. Slings to first, there for the out. Runner scores from third.
Up next for the Twins, the center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
Aye!
0-2 now as he swings through it.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Not close with that one, and the count's full. Stays alive. Two down, nobody on. This one smoked on its way out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident.
Well, we don't typically expect players to hit multiple home runs in the same game, but we're not talking about just anyone here. Absolutely locked in and continues to cash in with these swings.
So 2 down. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. No question about this one. It's out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add a run. It's 8-0.
Sitting first pitch fastball, and that's what he delivered. He guessed right, squared it up, and he made it look way too easy. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
On the ground, right side, and that chance handled. Throws to first in time. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now an 8-0 game. Welcome back to the Field of Dreams. We go to the top of the 5th. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. In the air, right field. And a quick out, number 1.
Up next for Philadelphia, the first baseman, Alex Strong.
Close
Ball.
one, doesn't get the call. Ball one. Catcher challenge, will take another look. And it's a called strike after the review. Still 2 challenges left for them. The Phillies with a lot of ground to make up. And we're at the top of the 5th. The 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's the 0-2.
Nope. That's inside.
Goes down looking.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Marsh
No,
stands
inside.
in now, looks at that one inside. And that's
Yep,
outside.
that ball went out.
Pitch
That's
misses.
outside.
Ball 3. Swings through that. And that's through there for a strike. Full count now.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And that is that. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. Back after this on the show.
Now pitching for the
Left-hander
Phillies,
out of the bullpen,
number
Jose
46,
Alvarado.
Jose
Should be a good first matchup for him
Alvarado.
here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
Leading up for the Twins, the first baseman, number 23, Royce Lewis.
Close,
Ball 1.
but call the ball. And that is ball 1.
Well, these Twins, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Here's a 1-2. That's
Ball.
down and in. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Speaking of walks, did you see anything special during your walk into the ballpark today? I know you like to take in all the surroundings.
I just love interacting with the people. It's just fun to connect. I mean, as I was headed up to the booth, one guy shouted at me, "Make sure to say hi to Kenny." Hard liner. He makes the grab.
Up next for the Twins, the right fielder, number 15, Luke.
One out man at first.
Keishel.
And now for the Twins, Luke Keishel. Step off throw to first.
Ball, that's out.
Lewis leads off first with 1 away.
Ball. That's inside.
Oh,
That's
he doesn't
ball
get the call. 3 balls, no strikes. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Up next for the Twins, the third baseman, Lee.
This one in the air right field. Makes the grab on the run. And there's 2 away.
The batter, number 2, shortstop,
Kalen Culpepper, the next to hit. Swing and a ground ball. And foul ball. Two on, 2 outs. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming home. Here comes the throw. He'll score easily, and they now lead by 9.
Ball. That's outside.
Challenge from behind the dish here. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. So they'll lose their first challenge. And the 1-0. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Tough
Nope,
spot right here.
inside,
Couple
ball
runners
2.
on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That one finds the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's a ball.
Just missed. Byron Buxton on deck, already 2 homers in the game.
Huge impact in this one so far, and you know he'd like to make some noise in this inning as well.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a high fly ball left field. That is the inning. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. We're through 5. Twins 9 and the Phillies nothing. Welcome back as we look at the highlights from today's game so far. JT Realmuto will hit next.
The catcher, JT Realmuto.
You know, these Phils being a little too patient at the plate in this game. Sometimes it's a good thing, but today they're continuing to fall behind in the count, and that's adding a ton of pressure to their offense.
Fought off foul. The 1-2. And a rope into center field, base hit. And they have their first hit since the second inning.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Out towards right center field. Keishel gets under it. 1 away.
Up next for Philadelphia, the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
So the Philly batting order turns over. Here comes Schwarber to the plate, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Ball, that's down. Hey!
And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fights it off. He'll see another. Real Muto, the base runner at first with 1 out.
That's ball 2.
Sets him down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Here comes the 0-1.
That's a ball.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The Twins up big in this one, and we're the top half of the 6th. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. 2-2 now. Got him looking for the K. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. Major League Baseball is on the show. Is this heaven? No, it's Iowa. Welcome back. Glad to have you with us. They put themselves out in front with a nice display at the plate. Take a look at the spray chart for where their hits have landed.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
Aye! That's a ball.
And a big big swing and a miss.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
That's
Ball,
outside.
that's out.
Full count now. On the inside corner for called strike 3.
Well, not much you can argue with there as a hitter. That pitch was dotted on the inside corner of the plate. I think even if he swings the bat, it blows him up and not really able to do anything with it anyhow. I think if you see that early, then perhaps you can pull those hands a little bit tighter and get the fat part of the bat to it. But I'd say overall.
And that one hammered. Holy Toledo! A solo shot. His second homer of the night, and they add to their lead. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
One down. Josh Bell getting ready to hit. In for a strike, and it's 0-1. This to third, stop. Throws to first in time.
Up next for the Twins, the first baseman, number 23, Royce Lewis.
This one in the air, right field. And
Foul ball.
that's a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Late with the swing there. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Twins get one on this homer. It's now 10-zip. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
Singy, you grew up in the Bay Area. Did you have a favorite player as a kid?
Yeah, I love the A's lineup. I mean, guys like Ricky Henderson, Dave Kingman, Terry Steinbach. I mean, you just go on and on. Tony Armas. Just some tremendous rosters back then, and I loved as a kid getting on the BART train, the Bay Area Rapid Transit, pulling up right there to the stadium and then going in and watching the game.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Harper wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball, and after review it was a ball. Good eye. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. You also had the pleasure of going over and hitting and taking batting practice at a big leaguer's house. Who was that?
Yeah, Willie McGee, one of the greatest of all time, in my opinion. Not
he
in the
lived
Hall
in your
of-
neighborhood.
Yeah, his folks live right down the street from me, and that's where his batting cage was. I used to look out of my backyard down the hill and just dream of one day maybe being able to go over and hit with them. And that dream became a reality when I was drafted by the San Francisco Giants.
In the air to left center, Culpepper has a beat on it. 2 down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
This is Bryson Stott. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
That's out.
Up the middle. Oh, what a stop. To his knee, the throw, and that's a great play for the out.
Making it look easy at the keystone position. Definitely worth another look. He'll get some high fives when he gets into the dugout.
Now pitching for the
Orion Kirkering on the pitch out of the pen here.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
Leading up for the Twins, the second baseman, Cody Clemens.
Aye!
Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 1-2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And one gone.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
The 0-1. Out towards left center. Marsh on the move to the gap. And there's two down.
Up next for the Twins.
So up next for Minnesota, Brooks Lee. Swing and a foul straight back. Two down, nobody on. Here the bottom of the seventh. Fastball for a strike. Just misses
outside.
the mark outside the zone.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
That's ball two.
This one in the air, center field. Crawford settles under it. And the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down that time. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Twins 10 and the Phillies nothing.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Twins,
back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Cody Funderburk.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Leading off for the Phillies, the first baseman, Alex Bohm.
Aye!
High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
Oh, it's a really good pass of the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way. Just let it travel a hair more.
And down on strikes. And now one away.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Just about to get started. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. And this one is off and running. That one fouled off. Got him looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. And time now for the Phillies lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
The 0-1. And that one fouled off. Battling here as he fouls it away. 0-2 now.
Ball, that's out.
Ground ball right side. It squirts through. So a man aboard now with one away.
Really protecting with two strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Quick move to first, and Turner's back in. So Harper stands in.
Aye.
Man at first, one away. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Around second, on his way to third. To third,
no,
not in time. And it's runners at the corners with one gone.
Back-to-back singles. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning. He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
There's a swing and a miss. Swing, and he popped it up. 2 down.
Well, that's what he's looking for with the fastball above the zone. A swing and miss or weak contact.
This is Bryson Stott. He's going to finish with a new career high in stolen bases, Chris. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. He'll circle the bases, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 3-0.
First pitch swinging, and he got the fastball. He knew exactly what to do with it, too. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
That one finds the zone. Strike one. Two down, nobody on. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And that is that. Phillies get 3 on this long ball. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And on the hill for the Phillies, Aaron Nola. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Trevor Larnach, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Nola, 32 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2014.
That's ball two.
And that's
Oh,
outside.
that's just out.
And the count is 3-1. Right there for a strike. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Bogey found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Aye.
Here comes the 0-1. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike two.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Had him out front for strike three.
The catcher, Ryan.
Okay, let's check out the lineup. Already they find themselves down 3 runs in this game, so there's work to be done.
Yeah, you want to see them come out with a little urgency here. You don't have to score all 3 runs, but put something up on the board, and that'll make you feel a little bit better about your opportunities. But if you're looking at that 3-run lead and saying we've got to get it right now, you can put yourself up against a wall and not have really good at bats. So just trust the process. Trust that your pitcher can hold them right there. These players can find themselves back in this ball game.
That misses. Ball one. Larnach at first, one gone. That's off the inside corner. 2-1. On a line out towards center. And there's 2 away.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. Right through there for a strike. That one is absolutely belted, carrying well. And that one hops the wall. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay, he'll score, and now just a 2-run deficit.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Outside, that's a ball.
Man on second, 2 down.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Chopper right side. Boom. The flip to the pitcher covering. Inning over. And the Twins plate one on the double. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back to the Field of Dreams. New inning getting started. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies.
Hey!
Swings through that high fastball. Joe McDonald, our umpire behind the dish.
Yeah, Boog, Joey Mack. Sometimes a little tough to figure out. We may see some hitters and pitchers asking him where a pitch was here or there, but most of the time he keeps it reasonable. See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Stays alive. And a ball and 2 strikes.
Ball 2.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Two down. There's a swing and a drive. That's got a chance. That's down. One hops off the wall. And he starts off the second with a double.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
This one in the air, center field. Buxton under it. And there's one away.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, number 2, Justin Crawford.
So now with one away and a man at second. And stepping in is the speedy Justin Crawford. Bunting for a hit. He pops it up. Takes it in for the out. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Now a pop-up on the infield. He's got it, and that is that. One left for Philadelphia as the lead remains 3-1. Is this heaven? No, it's Iowa. Welcome back. Glad to have you with us. And now for the Twins, Cody Clemens.
Ball. Aye.
Swings through that one out in front that time. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 1-2 now. Gets a piece and stays alive. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
The 1-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. That's towards center. Crawford under this one. One down.
Batting 7th, the right fielder, number 15, Luke Keyshaw.
This one in the air, right field. Makes a nice running catch. And there are 2 outs.
Batting 8th, the third baseman, Brooks.
So up next for Minnesota, Brooks Lee. This has been a career year for him when it comes to driving in runs. Right there for a strike.
That's not the first time they've watched a fastball zip by for a strike. I don't know if they're taking intentionally in those spots, but I'd like to see him more aggressive with those pitches.
Swing at a ball lifted to center field. That is the inning. Offense held in check there. We played 2 full. It's the Phillies 3 and the Twins 1. On to the 3rd inning. And now for the Phillies, Trey Turner.
As a batter, he's known for performing better in these night games. He might start 2 for 2 in this one.
Liner, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Nope, that's inside.
Turner on at first, nobody out.
Ball 2.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. But the hands are still stinging after that one.
High fly ball out towards left field. That one carrying. Makes the catch up against the wall.
The batter number 4, second baseman, Luis.
One out man at first. Here's the second baseman, Luis Arias. He's 0 for 1. Quick toss to first, and Turner's back in. Runner takes off. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Flying around third is Turner. Relay throw home. The tag.
On the tag. Got him.
A lot of real estate to cover on that play defensively. A long throw to the cutoff man, and then a lot of ground to make up as well on the relay. But an excellent job of execution and getting that out at the dish as he tried to make it home all the way from first base.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. And there's a foul ball. Got him swinging for the strikeout. He notches strikeout number 150 this season. Phillies strand one, but they still lead it 3-1. Set for the bottom of the third, and now for the Twins, Kalen Culpepper.
Culpepper.
That's in there. Strike one. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Foul ball.
The 0-2. Towards first, but it kicks foul. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
There you go.
Swing on an 0-2. Appeal to first. Nope, he held back. The 1-2. Got him swinging on the curveball. One away.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Off the plate, ball 1.
The 1-0.
That's in. Ball 2.
And a base hit into right center field. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Up next for the Twins.
Here's Byron Buxton.
Three-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Ball. Down.
The 1-0. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Little chopper rolls foul.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Larnick off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Ball.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Caught him looking for the K. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. 3 innings complete. It's the Phillies 3 and the Twins 1. Welcome back to the Field of Dreams as we go to the top of the 4th. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. Swing and a foul out of play. The 0-2. Popped up. Clemens moving under it. And there's 1 down.
Up next for Philadelphia, the left fielder, Brandon Marsh.
Late swing, foul to the left. 0-1 down.
No, that's down.
And it's fouled away.
Ball 2.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Tosses to
He's
first.
out.
2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
The catcher, JT Realmuto.
Here comes Realmuto. Fly to center his first time.
Ball, that's upstairs.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for Philadelphia, the center fielder, number 2, Justin Crawford.
And first offering is fouled off.
That's a ball.
There's the strike. Now quick throw to first. Real Muto back in there.
That's a ball.
And they'll do it again. Two now. And downstairs.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. Got him swinging for the strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. It's the Phillies 3 and the Twins 1. Ready to go, bottom 4. Now it's the Twins DH, Josh Bell. And that one is in the dirt. And that's ball 1.
Well, these Twins showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one.
Yeah.
He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Swings through that one.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
This one in the air, center field. Crawford drifts towards it, brings it in, and there's one down. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Number 23, Royce Lewis.
Aye!
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Up with it. Fires to first. Out on the drop, third strike. 2 gone.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Next to hit, Cody Clemens. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center.
Ball.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. In the air to left center. And that is the third out of the inning. Down go the Twins in order. Score holds. It's 3-1. Is this heaven? No, it's Iowa. Welcome back. Glad to have you with us. All set for the start of the inning. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Next over in there for a strike. That's strike 2. Good job to fight that one off.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touched it.
Going to count 1-2. Next offering upstairs. And that one missing low. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swings and misses. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Trey Turner.
Way outside, ball 1.
Ball, that's out.
That one
That's
ran
ball
inside,
3.
almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Fastball for a strike. Turner pops it up. Clemens. That's out number 2.
Up next for Philadelphia, the right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper. He is singled and he is flied to left. Some movement in the Twins bullpen. Cody Funderburk, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Nance also getting ready. 2 down, nobody on. Right through there for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2. That's ball
Just
3.
missed.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Draws the walk
That's ball
there.
4.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy's just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way. There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
That
Ball
one
1.
close, ruled a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. And it's fouled off. Harper, the runner at first with 2 gone. And this one squirts away from the catcher. No advance, though. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And it stays fair. Here comes Harper around third. He will score, and they take a 3-run lead.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Taj Bradley out of the game, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for the
Cody
Twins,
Funderburk will take over here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So runner at second, 2 down. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies.
Oh, that's inside.
Man at second. And that's in for a strike. Line drive, that's a base hit. Arise around third. The tag,
Yep,
and he's
he
safe.
got him.
And they lead by 4.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
That's a ball.
Two runs across in the inning, and we're at the top of the 5th.
Aye.
That one fouled hard the other way. The 1-2. Swing, and he breaks his bat. And they put the tag on him. That's the 3rd out, inning over. They put 2 on the board with a couple of hits, no errors, and 1 left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Phillies 5 and the Twins 1. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now for the Twins, Luke Keeschel.
Luke Keeschel.
Pop foul out of play off to the right.
Well, these Twins just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Swings and misses. And it's 1-2.
That's ball 2.
That misses the zone, and a full count now. Hit in the air, center field. Crawford should have this one. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Twins, the 3rd baseman, Brooks Lee.
Missed
Ball
with
one.
a changeup, and that is ball one.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Ball.
In the air, left field. Grabs it on the run. Out number 2.
The batter, number 2, shortstop,
Kalen Culpepper, the next Twin up to hit. Struck out swinging his first time.
Ball one.
The Twins down by 4. Last half of inning number 5.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Next offering is fouled back. And a breaking ball misses outside. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. An absolute smash to left. And they close the gap. It's 5-2. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Outside low, ball one. Next offering is fouled back. That's too low.
That's down.
And the count 2-1. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Alex McFarland preparing to come on if needed. Kirkering getting loose as well. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Set down on strikes. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. But the Twins do get one back on this solo homer. It's 5-2. Welcome back. A few highlights to help tell the story of the game. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies.
Brandon Marsh.
Well, these Phillies doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. Despite having 9 hits in the game, the numbers don't exactly jump off the page in terms of exit velocity. Nearly half have been traveling less than 90 miles per hour off the bat, but they're finding a way to get it done.
Backed off the plate that time. Right side, Clemens. Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Foul ball.
And I think those numbers we were talking about do a really good job of showing us how the offense is taking what they can get at the plate.
That's a ball.
Here's a high chopper, and it goes just foul. Got him looking. 2 gone now. So up next, Justin Crawford. This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base.
Runner on the go.
Inside, ball one.
And that's a stolen base, not even close.
2 outs is a great time to try to steal second, especially when you have a guy with some wheels on first. Defense probably knew it was coming, but figured we better focus on trying to get this hitter out.
Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning. Derek Shelton out of the dugout, and he will make the move. Cody Funderburk gives way, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
Coming out of the bullpen for the Twins, Tommy Nance.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Up steps Trey Turner in a pivotal spot. Line shot into the gap should score at least 1. Crawford around third. 1 run is in. Here comes Schwarber around third. The relay throw. And
On the tag, he's out.
Cut down, and that ends the inning. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Phillies 6 and the Twins 2.
Now pitching for the
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Alex McFarland. This is his 3rd time out this year.
Leading up for the Twins, the center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
Stirring in the Phillies bullpen, Jose Alvarado. The left-handed reliever appears to be getting loose. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2. Out to short. Trey Turner gloves it. To first.
Out.
Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what it was supposed to do. at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
The Phils leading by 4 here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Marsh in position. And there are 2 down.
Up next for the Twins, the designated
Here's
hitter,
Josh Bell.
Bell.
A sliding stop. Fires to first. What a play. Inning over. Twins retired in short order. They still trail it here. It's 6-2. Welcome back to the Field of Dreams. This offense has lifted them to a lead with plenty of hits so far in this one as we look at the spray chart.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
And that is out of play. Gets him to chase after that one. Nance measures 6 feet 6 inches. He features a slider, a slurve, and he works in a sinker. Got him. Now 1 away.
Man, it's so difficult as a hitter to get on plane with that pitch. It's breaking down and in, and you've got to find a way to match the plane. And if it's nasty like that one, bite at the end. Most times you're swinging over the top and walking back to the dugout.
That's
Definitely
a ball.
a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Hey!
On the ground, right
Foul,
side.
that ball's
And
foul.
that's just foul. Stays alive. That one way inside.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Up the middle. The throw to first. They get him, but it was pretty close.
The third baseman, number 5, Bryson Stott.
And now for the Phillies, Bryson Stott. He crushed one out of here earlier, an absolute tape measure shot.
Yeah, indeed. It was a rocket. Just launched that thing. His swing, man, is so clean right now. I doubt he even felt the baseball make contact with the bat.
Hey!
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And he lays down a bunt.
That ball's
that's a foul
foul.
ball.
I would say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these guys really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Down quickly go the Phillies. They lead it 6-2. Bottom of the 7th,
Leading
and now for the Twins, Royce Lewis.
First baseman, number 23, Royce Lewis.
First pitch, not close.
Look at that right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
And that drops in for a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Ball down.
That
That's
one
outside.
misses, and it's 3-2. Next offering popped in the air, right field, and there's one down.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Cody Clemens.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air, left field. That one back. Holy Toledo! He flexes his power with that swing, and they cut into the lead. It's 6-3.
That gives them hope they can pull off this comeback. They just need a few more swings like that, and they're back in business. Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that, and that time that ball was hit hard.
One down. Luke Keeschel, the next Twin up to hit. That's in there. 0-1. Out to short. Fires over to first. And 2 away now.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Alex McFarland will depart. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for the
Jonathan Bolin taking over on the mound.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
Bounce to the right side, and
That ball's
that's
foul.
foul. Late on that fastball.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
That one almost got him. Swing and a ball lifted left field. That is the inning. 1 run closer on this solo shot for the Twins. It's now 6-3.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Twins,
back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Number 78.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
And here comes Alec Bohm. 0 for 3 in this one.
Hey!
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Marsh wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge, and that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. Foul ball there.
Ball inside.
Outside
Ball 3.
low. 3 balls and a strike. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Here comes a 3-2. And a ground ball to first. Lewis takes it himself. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Up next for Philadelphia, the catcher, JT.
2 down, base is empty. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. 1 for 3. And now it's
Ball! That
even
pitch is
up.
out.
Way out front for strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Up next for Philadelphia, the center fielder, number 2.
So he's able to reach first base despite the strikeout, and that extends the inning. Kind of a tough turn of events for the defense there.
Yeah, it's maybe a little bit of a morale killer. For a second, you think you're about to go hit, but really quickly you have to refocus and be ready for the next play. We'll see if they can work around it.
Hey!
That one finds the zone. That is strike 2.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 1 left for Philadelphia, but they still lead it 6-3. Bottom of the 8th. And now for the Twins, Kalen Culpepper. Activity in the bullpen. Joan Duran, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Ray Lee warming up as well. In the air to left center. Marsh coming on. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one away.
Up next for the Twins, the left fielder, number 9, Trevor Larnach.
Yeah!
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
On the ground. Boom. He steps on the bag, and there's 2 away.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Next for the Twins, the center fielder, number 25, Byron.
So up next for Minnesota, Byron Buxton. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out.
Ball.
The Phillies leading by 3 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Ball 2.
Not even close there. And now 3-0. That clips the corner. Now he's challenging the called strike. And the strike call will stand. Still 1 challenge left for them. Two down, nobody on. That's ball 4, trying another fastball, but missed the spot.
You can stomach a 2-out walk to certain players, but with his speed, this guy out there on the base pass, it could turn into 2 or 3 bases.
That one hammered, but pulled foul.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
The 0-2 goes down swinging for the strikeout. Tied him up on a fastball inside. 1 left for Minnesota, and can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Is this heaven? No, it's Iowa. Welcome back. Glad to have you with us. We go to the 9th. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies.
Nope.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. That one fouled off. The 1-1. Fastball for a strike. Jackknifes out of the way.
Ball, that's low.
Payoff pitch. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. He'll touch them all. And they add a run. It's 7-3.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Derek Shelton out of the dugout, and here comes A.J. Minter to the mound. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
No, that's low. Ball, that's inside.
2-2 down. That's
Ball
a little
three.
bit low. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the ninth.
Well, that two-seamer is heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
And it's ball four. He missed down low.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Man at first. Here comes Bryce Harper.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
That one is absolutely belted.
Time out.
Bounce takes
That
it
ball
over the
bounced over.
fence. That's
Ground
an
rule
automatic double.
They're cooking with gas, Boo. 2 runners in scoring position with no outs and a great chance to keep doing damage with swings like the one we just saw for the automatic double. Looking to keep it going. Pass me that popcorn.
That's in there. That's strike one. Meanwhile,
down.
activity in the bullpen. Jeff Hoffman, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Left field. Base hit. Here's the throw. Safe at the plate, and it's 8-3.
Definitely found a perfect spot. Those can be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field. You're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
First and second, no outs. Bryson Stott, and a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. In the air, left field, down the line, and that will drop foul. Close, but called a ball. Ball one. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. First and second here, no outs.
Did he go?
Started after it. Appeal to third. He did not go around.
Inside
That's
ball.
awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Breaks his bat.
Infield
Pops
fly
it up.
rule. Batter's out.
Up next for Philadelphia, the first baseman, Alex Ball.
In this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Two on, one out.
Ball,
Fastball
that's
is
outside.
outside. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Pulled the string of the changeup. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. 1 for 4 with a double.
Aye.
And that's
a
down
ball.
and away. Two aboard, 2 outs. And that is cut on and missed. Now 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Two on, 2 outs.
Nope, that's a ball.
Just off the inside edge.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think. Oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Good job at damage control right there. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Phillies 8 and the Twins 3.
Now pitching for
Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Jose Alvarado.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Leading up for the Twins, the designated hitter, Josh Bell.
Nope, ball 1.
To the right side, and that one handled. 1 out, bottom of the 9th.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Baseman number 23, Royce Lewis.
Base hit, and that's a 1-out single.
Waste no time there. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Cody Clemens, the next Twin up to hit.
Hey!
Lewis stands at first with 1 out. That one misses.
That ball went out.
And the count is 1-1. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. One and 2 here. The Phils leading by 5 here in the last half of inning number 9. Struck him out swinging. Down to the last out for the Twins.
Well, he just had no answer for that hard inside fastball right there. Just blew it by him. And not every pitcher likes working inside, especially with 2 strikes. They don't want to hit a batter and waste an opportunity to put him away. But if you can locate that fastball just like he did, most hitters aren't looking for it. And it becomes very difficult to get a piece of. That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
The Twins down to their final strike. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. This is off the
ball
inside,
3.
and the count's full.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Fights it off. He'll see another. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. And ball
Nope.
4 to
Ball
aboard.
4.
So close to getting out of it right there, but this inning still has
Third
life.
baseman, Brooks.
Now the third baseman, Brooks Lee.
Hey!
That one the other way, and that'll do it.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
8-3 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.